Hello everybody, it's vanburman here and welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. In case you're wondering and you've seen my previous video, or my other video, the game works perfectly, or the emulator works perfectly fine on Windows 10 so far, unless it crashes, in which case you will know that it doesn't. Anyway, so we're back to be in Steiner now, and it's... well, we can go around exploring the castle if we want, talking to the few NPCs stationed around here. But really, there's only a couple of ways we can actually go. That's a little bit of a Easter egg there, I suppose. It's not really a spoiler to tell you that that's one of the characters in the game. Although, could I never mention she was the head chef at the castle? Yeah, basically the Knights of Pluto are seen as pretty incompetent. We can only gather that at once they were, you know, in high renown, but since Steiner's taken over the Knights of Pluto, their estimation within the kingdom has somewhat waned, shall we say, and basically one of Steiner's motives in the game is to try and it's to not only protect the Queen. He's a man of great duty, really, and he feels a bit let down by his knights, really, to be honest. Goodness me. So I think I'm gonna get rid of the arrow. Oh. I thought I was gonna get rid of the arrow, but yeah. Whenever I press the get rid of the arrow button, the select button, it's not working. Be the laughing stock of Beatrix and her retinue. I must say I am purposefully going the wrong way. Just to try and show you a bit more around the castle, to be honest. Oh dear. Feel my fury. Yeah, you're only going to search for the princess, but Trino is another city in the world. Just trying to fill in a couple of blanks that aren't really that important, but that might help you understand it slightly better. Okay, so here we are, and this is the last place we can search up this watchtower. And we get to hear Steiner's clanging armour going off. Here's one of his knights who's tired of there being so many stairs. So yeah, basically just adding to the incompetencies of the Knights of Pluto. Anyway, a good bunch, really. Fatigue rears its ugly head. No, I must persevere. I'd love to talk like Steiner. He's brilliant. Princess must be found. And, oh. There she is. Being hounded by brigands. Fear not, princess, your knight is coming. Probably shouldn't have said it like that. Ah well. Too late now. We all saw her grab the rope. Yeah. It's trying to basically sparks up his metal on the stone there. Zidane rushes off heroically in pursuit. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for Steiner, who, well, yeah. Just not wearing any socks, which, you know, slightly disappoints me. Dear. Anyway. Wow. She took you out there. And she took absolutely everyone else out as well. What a classy lady. What are you guys going on about? These are basically just a band, just randomly positioned, and they were also randomly positioned later on in the game as well. There's Ruby. I'm a bit disappointed that we don't really get to learn a huge amount about her, to be honest. Basically, I think if none of this had ever happened, Zidane probably would have got with Ruby. She obviously likes it. I wish to be kidnapped. Oh, how convenient. So basically he's in a position now when where she's asking him to kidnap her. So anyway, never mind. I'm sure you can guess if he comes busting in through the door. Along with the knight, one of the knights of Pluto. Oh. I know it just says Pluto Knight, and you'll see why. Yeah, he gets stuck, which probably isn't massively uncharacteristic of the Knights of Pluto. However, as you're about to see, yeah, basically it's just blank. But still. Anyway, never mind. It works, that's the main thing. So we're now down in the engine room. She's been training to escape the castle. Wow. Idle banter. Because I like you, Garnet, I'll let that slide. What should we do now? We'll mess around with the engine. Okay. We won't mess around with the engine. I believe there's a couple of chests here. No? There's no chests? Oh, okay. Fine. So yeah, basically we've got to finish the play. Because that's what everyone does when... Oh, rubbish. So, yeah, now we have to fight the captain of the Knights of Pluto. do feel sorry for Steiner, he's only trying to do his job. And of course he's not really aware of the whole situation. Not that any of them are, obviously. Otherwise the game would have no story complexity at all. But basically, as it's one of the first battles in the game, you are literally just got to attack and you will win because you're overwhelming numbers. But yeah. Here he goes. Yeah, for some reason a lot of people are scared of these Oggaloops. But, oh well. Basically like ladybird frogs. Oh no, wait, they all hate them. Although, Princess Garnet's not that bothered by them. But anyway. If you need to watch any of the text, I would pause, because I'm not going to read it out, obviously. Some bits I'll read out because they're interesting. So basically now Princess Garnet is taking the place of Ruby in the play, which, yeah, comes at a weird time anyway. But I don't really know the play. I don't think it actually exists. But nevertheless. As if you'd have time to do that. Anyway, never mind. Foolish banter. Then this man. Oh dear. Oh wow, that was pretty click up. Oh, and Princess Garnet is dead. It's the end of the game, guys. No, no, no. Steiner's there. I think he actually half believes that she's dead, which is terribly amusing. She's like an absolute devil there. I don't know how those two guys got got to that, but that's where Zidane and Blank were doing the play acting. Anyway. Uh-oh. Knights of Pluto, probably the worst security guards in the world. That was a bit harsh. He was a lovely guy. Oh wow. Yeah, Vivi may have set the princess on fire. Yeah, he's got no idea. Oh, Silver's still up. I can't remember if we get Princess... Oh, we do get Princess Garnet in this one. As strange as that is, but yeah. So we also get Vivi as well. He's our designated Black Mage. So we're not going to use the SFX because, quite frankly, they're absolutely pointless. Yeah, see, Garnet actually does have a few summons, but she's got nowhere near enough MP to use any of them. So instead, I guess we're just going to attack as normal and do like 3 damage or something stupid. Oh, I should have done a fire attack with Vivi. No. So basically now they're trying to escape the castle. They don't really have much choice, they have been slightly rumbled, so... One thing I don't get is why they have the harpoon guns on the like inner, on some of the inner walls. Seems really bizarre to me. But oh well. Well, I couldn't think about it. In the grand scheme of things, this seems a bit weird as well, because, you know, the bomb is actually a monster, rather than a cannonball. But anyway. So back to enter the second stage of the fight with Steiner. It's a bit of a strange battle, as you're about to see. So basically, we're just pretty much picking up where we left off, fighting him, and there's not very a lot to do. I might have to use a magic healing spell with Garnet at one point, but that's probably going to be about the lot. Yeah, basically Steiner's deciding to fight them despite the fact he's got a massive bomb that, quite frankly, he's dealing with. And Steiner believes they're trying to trick him, which, well, to be honest, is probably one of the most sensible things to do. I think it's safe to say that Garnet does have quite a bit of affection for Steiner. Even though she sort of sees his incompetencies as well. Yeah, and at this point he obviously finally realises what's going on. And now I believe we've just got a cutscene. So. Yeah. So miraculously they have actually managed to survive the bomb. Although, you know, the airship is sort of on fire. And crashing. But yeah, as it turns out, they couldn't keep it up in the air, and they do come to a ceremonious landing, unfortunately. That's a pretty big it's a pretty big explosion, but. I'm not going to give you any clues just about that one. I think I'll leave that mysterious. But yeah. I always felt as though that bit right there with that music and that scene would be like the start of some sort of horror film, to be honest. But basically, these guys might be sort of thieves and mercenaries, I guess, to some extent. But you can generally tell that they work pretty well as a team. So. Oh, and here we get introduced to the active time event system, which I don't really have a problem with. I understand its implementation, but I just don't really like it that much. Anyway, basically we get to see what's going on, different points, well, the same points in the game that we're at. same points in time. And just allows you to keep in contact with the stories, which, you know, sort of makes sense if it's a scene where, you know, there's not really any... doesn't make sense to give the player any involvement. I can understand it, to be honest. So basically we've got one of some immediate danger that Princess Garnet may be under. We can't get onto the ship, and basically we gonna have to go looking for her, effectively. So find a Phoenix down, and now we get the option to save. You always got to check to make sure that they don't want mail, I guess, because that's obviously also helps build up the story as well. Anyway, guys, what I'm going to say about this is thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode where, well, we'll have to go and save the princess, I suppose. Thank you very much, and goodbye.